Alright, so this is a quick update for my Ludum Dare 52 game. I'm very late about it, but I'll try to explain everything that's going on. This is Saturday night, and hopefully I have 2 more days to finish this. When it comes to art, this is the main character. You're not going to be able to see it, so this is the concept art. This is a little bit of how I imagine the environment, and this is how I imagine the enemy when it's done. It's a farmer, and the character is a plant. I wanted to add this one, but I'm not gonna have time, so too bad. And I do have all the planning here, but I'm not gonna go into details because I will show you in practice. So let's go ahead. This is a roguelike. So as soon as you click here, new game, and by the way, like everything is complete, like the multi-language stuff, all the basic stuff that takes a lot of time, like the graphic settings. Let me make this full screen actually. Here you go. It's complete. So if you click here new game, you will be prompted with this menu. This is a new run, select up to 3 skills, and you can see that every single skill is locked at the moment because I haven't played the game yet. It's my first run. So I only have Divine Attack, a basic attack, but the other skills will be unlocked as you play this game, as every single roguelike. Oh, it's actually a roguelite, not a roguelite, not a roguelike. It's hard to pronounce. Okay, start here to start the run, and you can see that I do have all the logic, but nothing else. There's no logic, there's no procedural generation yet. I mean, there's logic, but no enemy AI, sorry. But let me show you the player. So you can see that I'm controlling the plant. So trust me, this is a plant with no textures. I can right click to control this. This entire game can be controlled using the mouse, which is good. I do have the damage. So you can see that my health is decreasing as I walk here, and I can use the skills, and I'm very proud of this because I can left click and you can see the player starts moving slowly. This is like a slow motion effect for you to have time to select, and you have this drop down menu, and all the skills will appear here. Of course, I do have all of them enabled here just for testing, so I need to make sure that only the ones that you selected will appear. But I do have Divine Attack, for example, and can see that the character attacks. So if I go ahead and attack this enemy, you can see that the enemy takes damage. But it will take a lot of time to kill this enemy using this vine attack. That's why you have the thorny vines, which is like a modifier. You can see here on the top corner of the screen, and it will make it apply more damage to this. So you can see enemy dead, experience gained, and that's it. I can go ahead and use this other skill to heal myself. Nice. And now let's go to the more interesting skills. There's one that I'm really proud of, which is this thorny roots. And if I click here, oh, sorry, the root strikes, the thorny roots is actually a buff, you can see here. It adds like a root path in the ground, and this does have a gameplay feature because I can walk in it, and it will allow me to go into places that I would not be able to if I was not using this. And it also stuns the enemies. So you can see this weird animation. It's a placeholder stun animation, but it also applies damage if you apply some buff, just like the thorny roots or the spinky thorn roots. So I need to wait for the cooldown. Wait a second. Now I can apply those 2 buffs and root strikes to apply damage to both of them. Nice. I do have other skills like the root wall. This is a wall, so when the enemy is attacking you, you can like place a wall to run if you run out of health or something like that. And you can also use the seed blast. The seed blast is like very overpowered at the moment. It will probably kill this guy with 1 hit. So yeah, but it is very interesting. I do have dialogue stuff here, so if I need, I will have it. And one last thing, I think I've shown you everything, honestly. Let me kill this guy with the seed blast. And then once you kill all the guys, you will level up, and a menu here will appear with 2 things. The first one is sometimes you will unlock new skills, so you can keep going with the game, and it will also prompt you to choose a new skill to add to your skill deck. So of course I had, let me click here to continue, I had all the skills enabled here, but as I said in the beginning, you will only start with like one skill and you will be able to pick new ones as you progress in the game. So that's pretty much it. And then you end the run, click here and start a new one, and of course with a new procedurally generated map, and then you can keep going. And what happens if you die? Well, if you die, it's permadeath, just like any rogue game. So game over, I can go back to the main menu and that's it. I cannot continue, there's no checkpoint, nothing. But the skills that I will unlock will persist. So that's the point of the rogue. So what's left for this game? Well, when it comes to design, like the logic, I need to finish the enemy AI. It's not hard, believe it or not. I just need to make it randomly walk and then attack you if you are nearby, and most of it are done. So I need to finish this. I need to make the skills actually be unlockable, because right now there's everything here, but there's no backend to unlock the skill yet. So this will take probably half an hour, honestly, to implement. And then like when you defeat all the enemies, there's a screen and that stuff. And last but not least, I need to create the procedurally generated levels. I will go very simple with this. I don't think I'll have time to create like a fancy one, but it needs to have procedurally generated levels. So I will do that next. And once I finish this, the game will be complete when it comes to gameplay. So I'm gonna have to add audio to the game, create all the 3D models and all the animations, because every single animation right now and every single model, including the characters, are placeholders. Yes, I have a lot of stuff to do. Let's see how it will turn out. I'm not entirely sure if I will be able to like do an amazing job here, but I think I will be able to finish this in time and have a great game. It's my first time making a roguelike and I'm very excited about it. I do have a lot of ideas other than just make this windowed. Here we go, and go back here just to show off a little bit. I do have a game design document. It's the first time that I did this in a jam. And you can see here that I do have a lot more skills that I wanted to do, but I ended up only adding like 9 of them, those green ones, and all the others I'm not gonna have time. So I simply gave up on them, and that's it. The enemies as well, I did had 7 enemy types. I'm not gonna be able to implement more than one, so I will only implement the farmer, and I would try to implement the puzzles to the procedurally generated levels, because this is something important. But yeah, that's it. Let's see how this game will turn out, and I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching, and I see you very soon.